I have got, this is the finale week, and I've got the most stuff at the flea market, like, ever. Like, I'm gonna go over it later, but 2 PS2s, an Xbox, Mario Wii, a DSi, a bag of Atari stuff, Atari 7800, and, like a Sims book, like, this is insane. This is probably the most stuff I've ever got. Like, as you see, all this stuff, whatever. There's, like, the PS2, and up here. Like, this is literally, like, insane. This is the most stuff I probably, like, ever got at the flea market. And I'm happy it's finale week. So let's go home and check this stuff out. Holy shit. What a crazy day. What a packed flea market. Hello, Bill here, and just, what a day. I just don't even know. Like, there's just so much stuff. So I'm gonna go over it. So I got Donkey Kong Jungle Beat on the GameCube for $2. Pretty good game. It was only $2, so I got it. This was like first in the morning, so I was like, okay, I'll get this, right? So I got it, and also I got this. It was a guy with a whole bunch of bins, a whole bunch of stuff. I actually bought the 7800 from him, and yeah, these two games. So I also got Namco Museum for $2 because I actually don't have this, surprisingly. I looked at it, or I found it 100 times, but I just didn't get it, and I finally got Guitar Hero #1. I've seen this game about a billion times, and I need it because I'm trying to complete my Guitar Hero games, and I finally, like, almost got it. I just need Metallica and the DS games, but that's it. A PS2 controller for $2. Good deal. Why not? And then I got a Sims 2 book for $1. They had other Sims 2 expansion packs, but I was like, they didn't have the code or anything. Some guy just threw this in for me, and he's just like, here, have it. I'm like, sure. This is crazy, okay? I got a 7800. Like, an Atari 7800. These things go for so much, honestly. You really never find these. And this guy just had it, and then it was only $20, right? That's insane. Only $20. With the cords, and he says it works. Who cares if it doesn't work? It's still good. Like, it's still good for 20, honestly. Like, that's insane. And it comes with the cords. And then, today was so weird. Like, literally, like, I looked around the first time, and I'm like, wow, there's, like, nothing. Then I walk around, like, the 5th time, and I find all of this stuff. And, like, I just keep finding stuff, and I just keep finding stuff. And then, here's a PS2. I'm going to test all this stuff after. But here's the PS2. So I get one PS2, and like the guy's like, I swear to God, this was at like the same booth. Because this was the weirdest thing. So I bought one PS2, and I'm like, okay, thanks. And I walk away. And I swear, I walk in the same spot. I don't know if it's the same spot, but it literally looks like the exact same spot. And I'm like, another PS2 on top of this like DVD player in this box. I'm like, didn't I just buy a PS2 off of you? And then he's like $5, and I'm like, are you fucking me right now? And I'm like, I walk around once, I buy the PS2, and I walk around, like, the last time I walk around, and there's another PS2, so I got 2 PS2s for $10, and with this cord, this, like, 4-player link cable, I don't know, really. Oh, well. This might be for Game Boy or something. Yeah, Game Boy Advance, I don't know. And then I walk around and I see this guy with a Wii. This is like the 5th time I'm walking around because he wasn't there yet. So I'm like, how much? Or he had a Wii box, and he's like, how much? And he's like, 50. I'm like, shit. He's like, I have other games around here. There was just a Wii with the box. He's like, 50. I'm like, shit. And he's like, I have other games like Mario and stuff, and a whole bunch of Mario. And I'm like, I'm just standing there. I wish you could see my reaction. I'm just like, please be cheap. And I'm just sitting there, and he brings out like Shadow or Sonic Rings or something. I don't know what game it was. Like Sonic in the Olympic Games, like 2 of those, and other one, and then this one. And I'm like, yes, I knew it. I'm just standing there like, how much? And he says, there's like $75 worth of games there, and then like I'll just throw in the Wii in for free. So he wanted like $75 for the games in the Wii, and I'm just like, shit. So I said, how much just for this one game? And he's like, 10. And I'm like, because you know I'm cheap. And I'm like, I'm like 5, and he's like 8, and I'm like 7, and he's like, yeah. So I got that for $7, and I just found one the other week for $1. So I'm selling this. This is really weirdly priced on eBay. I'm gonna try to not sell it on eBay. I'm gonna try to find somebody that can buy for like 20 or 15 or something like that. And then the guy, oh my god! And then I walk around, and this is just. I don't know what people do. Like, people stopped looking around after, like, a certain point, I swear. Because, oh my god, and then, like, because the first time I was walking around, I was seeing all these, like, game people. And this guy, I'm standing here, this pissed me off so much. I'm standing there, and, like, I'm standing there at a whole bunch of games. And it looks like it looks like this other guy that had a whole bunch of game stuff last week or 2 weeks ago. It literally was, like, the same shit. And I'm standing there, like, you know, I'm just, like, chilling or whatever. And then he comes, and then, yeah, I walk away, I'm like, because I was standing there for, like, 10 minutes, I'm trying to look for something. And then I walk away, and there's a game guy looking for games right in front of me. And then, like, 2 tables down, he finds an NES with, like, Double Dragon, Tetris, and this other game for $10. Are you kidding me? Double Dragon and an NES for $10. I'm like, lucky dude. Like, I was literally... I didn't say that. I was like, I'm just thinking, I was literally standing there for 10 minutes, and if I just kept walking for like, if I just didn't stop walking, I would have found the NES, he would have sent $10, and I would have got it. But, oh well, it's fine. I don't care. But he just got it, and he's like $10, and the guy's like, I'll take it, like, real excited. So, obviously, that's exciting, because Double Dragon is like $20 alone, or whatever. So that kind of got me mad. And then I found this, and the guy's like, it was just sitting on the ground with that Xbox. So I had no plans to buy the Xbox. I was like, okay, whatever. So I'm like, how much? And he's like, it's 10. Or I go up to this first, and I'm like, how much? And he's like, 7. And he's like, there's games in it, but there's like one game and an action replay DSi. So I don't even care. Like a DSi for like $7 or whatever. Pretty much is good, actually. I don't know if it works. I think this is a weird charger, or I have no idea what charger this is, but I'm gonna try to charge it. And then like he's just like $7. I'm like, yeah, like fuck yeah. And I'm like, how much is the Xbox? And he's like 10, and I'm like, I'll pass. And he's like 5. I'm like, sure. And he's like, oh, I have a controller with it too, so that's extra. So I'm like, okay, $5 with the controller. I'm like, hell yeah. So I got this and that for $12 from the same guy. So that's awesome. And then, like, the biggest thing ever, like, the guy that I bought the 7800 from, or I actually bought these 2 games first, Namco Museum and that Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, and I seen him carry a 7800 around to his car, and I'm walking away, I'm like, I'm gonna go check that out again. And I said that, and I came back, like, 10 minutes later, I'm like, are you selling that Atari that you had? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, how much? And he's like, 20. I'm like, yes, fuck yes, because it's a 7800, come on. And then he's like, I have a whole bunch of other game stuff, like, I have a whole bag of Atari stuff if you want to look. I'm like, okay, keep bringing it out. Like, he had other game stuff on the table, but they were like eBay price. And I'm like, come on, keep bringing it out. And like, he bought this bag out, he bought the 78 out, and I bought that. I'm like, I'm buying that. And then he brings this out, and I'm just like, oh my god, it's over. So, Dimensional Games Mario Bros. On Atari. Let's see. I know there's a Donkey Kong on ColecoVision, which is a couple of dollars. There's E.T. in here, that sucks. Weird. I never seen this before. Solar Fox. I gotta look this up. If I find a game in here that's worth money, I am literally going to shit myself if there's a game that's worth, like, a lot of money in here. Because I would die. Like, I would actually die. Wait, there's Dig Dug in here. There's just a whole bunch of stuff, random stuff. I don't know. Hero, that might be, this kind of sounds, wait, this might sound expensive. I think this might be it. That might be the game. Because Metal Jesus Rocks, he has it in his intro, and he was talking about that one day. And if this is if this is it, if I find, if this game is expensive, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god! Did you caught my live reaction? Holy shit! Dude, I'm actually dead. A $50 game. Let's go. You just caught my live reaction on fucking camera, dude. How do you guys feel about that? Fucking $50 for Hero. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? That's it. That just made my day. That's the best fucking day. Today's the best day ever. I swear to God. I got the most fucking stuff. Oh my fucking god. I just knew it. I'm like, that looks familiar, because, like, Metal Jesus Rocks in his intro, and he was talking about it one day. He's like, it's a pretty expensive Atari game. And I'm just like, is this it? Is this it? And it was it. Are you fucking kidding me? This is... Oh my god. Guys. I'm like dying right now. I just swear to God. You just caught my live reaction to that. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's awesome.
I know some of you guys are like, what? It's only like a $50 Atari game. Yeah, a $50 Atari game. That's like getting lucky and finding... That's just insane. You just don't find stuff like that at the flea market. Especially when it's in a big bag like that.
I just... Like, you guys have no fucking idea. Dude. He's like, I looked in it, and there's, like, not much stuff, but I just want to get rid of it all for, like, a bulk or whatever. Because I asked, like, how much one game was, and he's like, I don't know. He's just like, I just want to get rid of it. Get rid of it. He did not look at this. I'm literally, like, dying right now. This is... I can't even deal. I can't even deal. Guys, that's it. Let's move on to the next part. Whatever that is, because... I just don't even know anymore. This is insane. Hello, Billy here, and welcome back in the same spot, but it's actually the next day. Here's all the Atari games. I'm about to test these now. So I tested everything except the games. I tested the two PS2s, and they are really weird. I think they have, like, weak lasers, and the one, like, freezes when it goes to, like, the loading disc screen. It's so weird, like, I've never seen it before. And then the other one doesn't work until you open and close the disc tray. So, like, I don't know. It's just super weird. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. So, with these games, I'm going to test them all, and I'm going to put them with the Ataris that I'm selling. So, yeah, it's pretty lit. And, upstairs, I have an Xbox. I tested that, and it was... The disc tray was getting stuck at first, but it stopped getting stuck, and it worked, so I'm pretty sure I can just sell that right now, put that on Craigslist. And then the, let me think, what else? Oh, I tested Hero on Atari. I think I cleaned the crap out of it, and it's just not working. Like, I'm kind of disappointed, but I hope it works. I don't know what's wrong with it, but... And then what else is upstairs? Like the Xbox. Oh, and then the 7800 works pretty well. I thought it wasn't working, but the video thing wasn't on the right thing, so it's working like perfectly now. And I had pole position 2 on 7800. If you remember that video when I went to Ohio for the first time, I found it there. So that's pretty nice. And then that's pretty much about it. And for the pickups and for everything else, it looks like it's the end of Life of Game Hunting, and we're gonna go talk about that downstairs in just one moment after I test these games. Welcome back upstairs, and welcome. This is what my most struggle is in my game room is posters. I have so many posters like behind there, and like, you know, there was some hanging up, but I don't know what the problem is. I just can't get them to hang up. I used literally every single tape in the history. I literally tried every single method, and that's what I need to work on for the going on from now. So guys, it's sad, it's a finale of Life of Game Hunting. But you know, I can always make videos. I can always make videos about my collection in the future, but this was my favorite series like ever. It actually was. I would say I had more fun with this than Throwback Thursday, and that's kind of crazy, but it's true. But I had so much fun with this, getting all of this stuff, and it's crazy. So this year, at the beginning of this year, I remember I posted a vlog video. It was kind of like Life of Game Hunting, and I got a Sega CD from some person on Craigslist, and they messaged me, and you know, all that. That was like one of my first things this year of getting back into game hunting. I didn't really do it last year because I worked at Wendy's and I couldn't go to the flea market in the morning, and it was like crush. But now I can go, so I got that. I got an Atari. I don't know if I got that on video. Pretty sure I did, with all those boxed Atari games behind this thing. It's awesome. And then let's see my shelf. I got that N60. Most of the stuff I got this year, or in the series, I resold anyways because I just don't have space, or I didn't want to resell it. I just, you know, I didn't really have it. So N64, I remember I got that from the thrift store. This series, no new NES games, which is sad. Mario Wii 2 now. I'm selling one of those, or trading one of those. Sonic Mega Collection at the Goodwill Computer Works. Wii Party U, Monkey Ball, all these games. Resident Evil from the thrift store. What else would I got in the series? Trying to think. All these games down here. Namco Museum was yesterday. Mercenaries 2. Those 3 from Ohio. Rayman Arenas. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Okami. Unimashi. Shadow of the Colossus. Final Fantasy X, this Guitar Hero, Aerosmith. I actually got a ton of stuff. ColecoVision, XEGS, 7800. I just got that, but literally all the stuff I'm saying is I got that fighting stick. All the stuff I just got in these past 2 months, which is awesome. That Boxing 64 controller. Anything else? There's probably more stuff. I'm trying to think. Yeah, looks like that's pretty much it. I got so many consoles, it's absolutely insane. But my future plans for the future, and you guys can come back and watch back on this, you can come back and watch on this, and I'll make a future video. But as you see, this is a white thing, and what I want to do, I have 2 of these, is I want to put these 2 over there, replace that, and then put those 2, like, you know, next to each other. Have most of the consoles sit and some on top, like the Sega Genesis and CD and 32X can't fit in that, so it has to sit on top. And then I'm gonna have 2 of those, so I'm gonna have, like, you know, a ColecoVision maybe on one, and Sega CD and 32X on the other one. Atari can fit in that, Sega Saturn, PS1, and N64 can fit. I'm switching the NES with the Xbox, and the NES is gonna go in one of those. And then it's all gonna be good, you know. It's insane. All those Atari games I went through, cleaned. Most of them work. There's about like 10 over here that needs double cleaned. And, you know, I'm putting 20 games each right there, which is, believe it or not, that does not look like 20 at all. Right now, that's 40. Because, yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 35. That does not look like 40 games at all. That's insane. But, yeah, we put 20 games each with each Atari. Hopefully I can sell those for $40. I'm just trying to get them out. Oh yeah, 3DO. I forgot. Got my 3DO these past 2 months too. I gotta get that console up here hooked up. Gotta find some games for it. I can't find a game at all. What else? My future plans. Just try to sell all my stuff as possible. Try not to. I just need to sell all of it at once. I wish I can just get rid of it all, like, sell it all at once, but no, that can't happen, so I'm gonna get more stuff, and I don't think I'm ever gonna have nothing, and I'm gonna have to organize this room, clean this room, because, you know, like, the amount of stuff I got, there's games everywhere, there's consoles on the floor, that could tell you, it's insane, like, I just need to organize it, guys. I'll make I remember the game tour 2 months ago me and Ian made. It's outdated already. Like the stuff that you see, like all these consoles and stuff. If you go back, watch 2 months ago where he shows his collection and I show my collection has changed so much, like literally so much since that video. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. Oh yeah, just one last thing, guys. If you want to get into collecting, you know, you can do it. Like, it's not that hard. All you have to do is just put time into it. And if you really want it, you can just put that motivation in it. You can get out there and actually do it. It's not that hard. All you have to do is go out there, have the money, and buy things. And that's it. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Oh, and all my Guitar Hero games. I know it's hard to see, but Guitar Hero and Rock Band games. Freaking almost done with that collection. But yeah, I did this in, like, it's over 3 years now. I did this, obviously I got most of my stuff from Craigslist and stuff like that. I don't really buy from game stores unless I really want to. But as you see, I got a huge collection without buying at retail price. Some people say, you need to buy stuff without retail price or whatever, game store price. No, you don't. I got a whole collection on that. And then, like, I look at other people, look at my collection. I could show somebody it's my collection, they're like, oh, that's alright. But look at the games that I have. Like, look what I found in the wild. Like, then if I say the reason, or if I say where I got it and what I do, they're like, holy shit, man. Like, you got all this stuff from the thrift store, or flea market, Craigslist, Ohio, freaking, literally Craigslist. Like, I can't even think of any other thing. Craigslist and a flea market. Like, that's it. That's your way to go. Go every week. You're going to find something, guaranteed. And then, yeah, like, I just started with this series I made. I started my money tracker, and I started how much money I sold, how much I spent, and, you know, how much money I get back, how much I sold, and my total profits, and all that stuff. And it just works so well. So, yeah, get out there, get game hunting, and get games, you know. Collect. It's fun. I don't know why you wouldn't. It's fun. I know I have a small room, but, you know, small doesn't mean bad. So, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this week's Life of Game Hunting. Hopefully you enjoyed 8 past weeks of Life of Game Hunting. And stay tuned for the next video. And then my next series, which I have absolutely no clue about. But you know what? You just need to enjoy these past 2 months of Life of Game Hunting and Game On. So, guys, again, hopefully you enjoyed. Build in, out.
Hey guys, hope you really liked that video. And if you did, please
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
You should also check out our Twitter,
Facebook.
and Tumblr.
See you again soon.